Thanks for listening to our daily Bible reading lesson. The lesson today is don't fret about it. I'm fed up with it. Everybody, everybody's working the system. Everybody gets something for doing nothing. Even worse than that, look at all the people who do terrible things. Do you know what they did at work and they got ahead and I got fired? They got the promotion by just tearing other people down, by lying. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to do good. And yet all these other people that do evil, they seem to get ahead. Why is that? You know what God's answer is to that? Don't fret about it. Don't worry about it. In the book of Psalms in chapter 37, we read in yesterday's reading, he begins by fret not thyself because of evildoer. There's neither be envious against the workers of iniquity. You see, there's a danger first we get mad. And if we let them take control of us, then we think, if they're going to do it, I'm going to do it. How many times have you seen that happen? Jack used to be such a good guy, and now look what he's doing. Well, maybe he didn't listen to the Lord. Don't fret about it. The psalmist goes on and says, they shall soon be cut down like the grass, wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. You see, sometimes we get a little upset because of what people get in this world, and we forget what we have out of this world. Matthew 6, the Lord spoke about in verse 19 and following, we can't serve God and mammon. We got to make a choice. Now, God's choice, Matthew 6:33, is for us to seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. But sometimes we get kind of waylaid by the successes we see in other people's lives, and we forget they're not successes after all, because they've lost out on everything that is truly good and right and proper. They have lost out on being able to stand before the judge of all and hearing him say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. The psalmist goes on in verse 35 of that psalm, and he says, I've seen the wicked in great power spreading himself like a green bay tree, yet he passes away, and lo, he was not. In other words, he's soon forgotten. I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright. The end of that man is peace. In other words, whenever we quit fretting and start following God, we have true peace in this earth. We cast our cares on him. We know he careth for us. But we have a peace that is beyond this world. We know that whenever the Lord comes and judges all mankind, that we will be found faithful. We will be found having the riches that are laid up in store that Jesus himself said in John the 14th chapter, he goes to prepare a place for us. So look at the world, and yeah, it's filled with iniquity. It's filled with inequality. It's filled with deceptive practices. But let's not be a part of it. Don't let it get to you. Don't fret over it. Instead, determine to seek the Lord. And by the way, you might even help those evildoers to see the true and living way. You might be helpful in getting them to do right and enjoy the peace, true peace in this earth, and have the hope of peace for all eternity. Have a good day, and thank you for listening. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.